So get your horse to where they're comfortable walking these circles, and they're not all braced up. She's pretty well bent through this circle, so that feels really, really good. And once I get this forward motion the way that I want it, I'm going to start pushing her hip to the outside of the circle. Okay? And let's talk about this for a second. As her back feet come off the ground, I'm not just applying steady pressure back here the whole time. What I'm trying to do, okay, and my timing is going to be off, yours is going to be off too. But what you ought to strive for is to be able to pick up this inside foot as it comes off the ground and move it over in front of that outside foot, so that they are continuously moving their hip toward the outside of that circle in a nice collected fashion. That's our goal, okay? So I'm going to try to feel for that foot. I'm not going to look at it. I'm just trying to feel for it. Now your horse is going to forgive a lot, so if it's not perfect, don't beat yourself up over it, okay? As I feel her hip coming around to the outside of the circle, and it's starting to get out of the way of her front end, right? Then I'm just going to keep this forward motion going. Okay, we're still traveling forward. The hip's coming to the outside, and then I'm just going to draw up all my reins, and we're going to come around in that circle just like that. And when I feel her gather herself up, then I'm going to let her walk out, okay? Just like that. You see how easy that is? That's what builds all the muscle that you want. That's what gets them to where they have a nice, easy, simple draw, because they're back on their rear end, and it gets those front feet freed up, and it builds all that dexterity that you want in there. Okay? So I'm just going to do one more serpentine with her here. And she's really struggling coming this way because her hip's in the way, okay? She's not moving that hip over. There we go, right there. There we go. Now she's coming around because her hip is moving out of the way, right? That's why you've got to get control of that hip first. That's good, right? Oh, I like that a lot. Boy, she really just pushed with her rear end right there and pushed herself back, and that's what I'm looking for. Soft in the face. Front feet should be moving and free, and then she ought to be on her hocks on that rear end. So I hope that helps you guys.